Is the bear market really here? If yes, what to do? Today's video I'm going to split in two parts. One is first we'll analyze whether the bear market is really here and when can we expect the real move in the bear market, or is there any support. So that will be the first part, and second part would be that if it is really here to stay, then how can you protect your portfolio with the strategies in the futures and options and also make some extra bucks. Okay, so if you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe to this video. Let us start. Well, welcome for this session, and today we'll analyze whether the bear market is really here and if it has started or at what stage we are in. Okay, so let us dive into the charts right away. So right here we have got the chart of Nifty, which is the index, the benchmark index of National Stock Exchange, and this is where we are today. Okay, so and this is the chart which you can see on a little longer time frame. So right from March 2020, when Nifty was at the lowest point, from there we can see how Nifty has advanced right from around 7,500 to approximately 18,500 levels. So around within 1.5 years, that was a very nice move. But last, you can say almost like more than 6 months to 8 months, it is really little concerning because it has not been giving you the type of returns which you would have got in the last 1.5 years, starting from March 2020 to around October 2021. And you would be wondering what's happening. Sometimes my portfolio is in the red, sometimes it is in the green. So I don't know really what's happening, right? That is because the market was in sideways move till now, right? And now, whether if the bear market has actually started, then you'll find that your portfolio value is going to reduce even more. And the profits which were there would have either reduced quite a bit or they might have already been gone in red. Okay, so let us analyze that what are the charts telling. If the markets have to actually fall more, then I would consider this as a support for the market. Okay, so ये जो support है ये अभी तक it is still little far away from the support, but not very far away. We're almost at the doors of the bear market, we can say. Okay, and we have to watch out for these two levels, basically 15,671 and somewhere around 15,450. So this would be a very nice support for Nifty if at all. Okay, so agar ye market yahan par support leta hai and if it goes up, then it will be another good move one more time from here, maybe another 2,000, 3,000, 2,000 points at least could be a rally. But if it does not take a support here and if it continues to fall, then the fall could be probably up to 14,800 or so, right? So if that happens, then you'll find that your portfolio has eroded even much more. Okay, so this was what we find in the charts. What are the charts telling us? Okay, now we'll go to the second part about what actually can you do. So you must be thinking, what should I do? My portfolio is getting eroded. I can't understand what's happening. For this, I'm going to give you four tips on what you can actually do in this market. One is to protect your portfolio, and second, as I said, you can also make some extra bucks. The first thing you can do is you can short the stocks which you are holding in the futures market. Okay, so what does that mean? When I'm saying shorting the stocks which you are holding in the futures market, let's say you're holding 250 shares of Reliance and the Reliance price has come down. Then in the futures market, what you can actually do is something called as hedging. So in hedging, it is nothing but an opposite action which you take to the portfolio which you are already holding. So if the price of Reliance in your portfolio, when it comes down, the value will reduce. So आपका जो portfolio that either it will show in red or the profits which you had earlier, that would have all gone vanished. So what you could actually do is to protect your portfolio, you can sell the futures contract. Okay, so this is in the futures and options segment. So even if you don't understand right now, that is okay. But later on, once you understand what is futures and options, This is only the thing which you can do in the bear market. In the rising market, you can always buy, okay, because that is something which you can do. But in the futures market, you can actually protect yourself by shorting that stock in the futures market. And later on, when the price comes down, and if you find that there is an up move, you can square off that position, and the difference can be your profit in the futures market. Okay, in the meanwhile, what would happen? Your existing portfolio would have come down, and there would be a loss, but that would be a virtual loss. And in the futures market, it will be an actual profit. Let us see what else can you do. Anything which you can actually do is you can short the Nifty 50 index. Yes. So in addition to the individual stocks, you can also short three indices in the Indian market. One which is Nifty 50, another is Bank Nifty, and third is Fin Nifty. When you're shorting the Nifty 50 index, you can short in multiple lots, and you can take it in the proportion to your existing portfolio, and you will find that the loss in your portfolio can be actually set off by the profit here. So let us see what is the third thing which you can do. The third thing which you can actually do is you can buy puts in the options market. So in the option market, there is something called as call and put. So when you are buying puts, you would be actually hedging your position of your existing portfolio. So any decrease in the value of the portfolio would result in the increase in the value of your puts. Okay, so it would set off to a certain extent depending upon how many lots which you're actually taking when it comes to the puts market. Okay, so that is in the options segment where you can actually buy the puts. The next thing which you can actually do is start preparing for the future. Yes, because all these stocks, they are not going to remain in the bear market throughout. So you can start actually identifying which are the good stocks and which have come at a very good low levels of correction. And you'd be surprised to find that in the near future, the type of returns which you can get on these stocks would be quite high. But only thing you have to be careful, don't invest everything at one point. Let's say you want to invest a lakh of rupees, then you start by investing, let's say 10,000, 15,000, 5,000, smaller amounts. Okay. And only when you find that there is some movement in the stock or if it has come near the support. Okay. So that would be a good strategy in the bear market where you'll find that your investments in the short run and also in the long run would give you much more higher returns. The another thing what you can actually do is, because doing nothing can also be very worthwhile. Okay, it's called as money saved is money earned, right? So instead of doing something and trying to involve yourself market when the market is falling, especially when I keep on telling don't catch a falling knife, then you would be little in a dilemma. What have I done, right? So instead of entering into market and then finding that you are into losses in the short run, better don't do anything for the in the near future. Let the markets correct to wherever they have to correct, and once the trend starts picking up, collect your cash and then start investing later on in this bear market. I hope this video is of use to you and you will actually use these concepts to not only protect your profits, but in the options market, buy the puts. You may not be having any stocks, but you can buy the puts and you can still make money over here. Okay, so once again, this is Paresh Desai from Sankalp Eduventture. See you in the next video. Bye.